One night, while sleeping in my bed, I had a beautiful dream that all the people of the world got together on the same wavelength and began helping one another. Now, in this dream, universal love was the theme of the day, peace and understanding. And it happened this way.
Sick and the hungry had smiles on their faces. The tired and the homeless had family all around. The streets and the cities were all beautiful places, and the walls came tumbling down. People of the world had it together, for the boys and the girls and the children of the world. Look forward to a future. Remember that tick-tock, 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 people. Time's ticking away.
Wouldn't it be great if life could be like this dream? I'm Gina Moore. You probably know me as one of the Brown sisters. We all know our communities have problems, but there are people working every day to help people overcome adversities and to restore hope in their life. These people are the United Way. The United Way is not just money. It's people from all walks of life working together to make life a little better for others. It's people from 40 United Way agencies lending a helping hand to someone who needs a lift. It's hundreds of volunteers working to allocate the money you so generously give each year to address real, identified community problems. Local people make sure your gift is being used in the most efficient and effective way, and that administrative costs are below national standards. United Way is you and me. Carver Community Organization gets United Way support to address the needs of the family. They provide quality full-time child care to help kids get a good start in life and prepare them for school. United Way also supports another kind of child care center, one for families in crisis, the Ark Crisis Nursery. Gary, a single father of 3, found hope at the Ark.
The main goal was for me, you know, as far as not being employed and not finding a job or something that was suitable for a low-income family, to actually support them and take care of them and give them the medical treatment and stuff like that that they need. We're presently on Medicaid right now and ADC, and right now I'm trying to go through Impact, which is through Medicaid also, to go back to school and as far as get a degree and be able to actually give the kids something, you know, that they actually deserve. I found out about the Ark through the Ozanam Family Shelter. We had stayed there for a while. I was sort of hesitant about taking them in. It was pretty hard as far as leaving the kids there and dropping them off, because kids cry when you leave when they're not used to having anyone else care for them. To me, the Ark has been very good as far as for actually dropping the kids off there, you know, when I'm in a stressful situation, and dropping them off and getting some time to myself and, you know, and getting a break from the kids. It's been very helpful in that aspect. Took the kids in one day to do some work, and they asked me if the kids could stay a little bit longer because one of the colleges were coming out there to have a picnic with the kids. People out there, they're kind and they're considerate, and they're really extremely well with kids. They've had plenty of good times while they're there, and I've actually don't know if sometimes what I would have done if they wouldn't have been there to actually help out.
For Barbara, United Way is helping her realize her dream of owning a small house in her hometown. She lived in New York City for several years and experienced the rising crime firsthand. She was robbed twice in 6 days and decided it was time to move.
So I decided to come back home. Thomas Wolfe says you can't go home again, but I wanted to give it a try. And so when I came, my sister has a lovely little home, but it's small, and I thought that it would be better if I could get out, you know, on my own. And it was difficult finding a job. I worked for the Board of Ed in New Jersey, and here the job market was poor. or my skills were not what they wanted. So I did get hired on at Lazarus department store. I thought of the Y because I thought, oh gee, I had done that before, and let me see if that is available for me here. And surely I came down and was interviewed. They do have a transitional program here for women, and they interviewed me and accepted me. I really am pleased with the Y. I think a lot of people have an old view of the Y. We have ladies from all walks of life with all sorts of problems. Some stay briefly and they are gone. Some stay for a longer period of time. But I think we all try to help one another. I think we have good guidance here. It's a great feeling of, I think, camaraderie. It's like having a rest stop on a long trip where you can refresh yourself and strengthen yourself. And I think that that's what they're trying to do here for us. And I'm a United Way giver. Not as much as I would like to be, but it's taken out of my pay regularly, in my small way, trying to pay back a bit. There are so many benefits. Benefits I'm sure that I'm not even aware of, because I only needed certain areas to be guided through, whereas other people, they're in different areas and I don't know about them. But I know that help is here for everyone. And this program just benefited me tremendously. So I'm glad I came home. Thomas Wolfe is wrong. You can go home again. There are people here to help you.
The United Way works for Roger and Faye, helping a boy realize his potential for a brighter future. Faye lost 6 babies within days of their birth. Finally, at age 40, Roger was born, but born with his feet turned backward, a tethered spinal cord and heart problems.
Well, because of Roger's problems with his feet and his spine and all, and with his heart at the time, the doctors just had curtailed what he could do. They said he would never be able to play ball and all very well, you know. He can't run very much. He started running this year fairly well at school, but he's not able to jump and do like a lot of the other kids. So I've always wanted him to be near the water, to get used to the water. And I wanted Roger to be able to fit in with the other kids, even though he maybe couldn't play ball or all. I knew he could swim. And so I brought him down here and put him in training last summer. But after a week, they said, you know, Roger needs special help. He's not going to be able to make it in a regular class. So they put him in with one-on-one tutoring, you know, and he's doing very well, I think.
He's been the most difficult student, but I am so proud of him.
Since Peg's been helping me, it's been a lot of fun. And I worked so hard today that I had to get out of the pool because I was so tired. I went way down this way to deep water and back.
I believe Roger can compete in his own level in the water outside of racing. He can do this sport. And the Y took upon Roger first. And I guess United Way, I'm just really proud to be a part of this program. I made a living doing this, and this is wonderful, volunteering it.
Well, I never thought in my life that I would have to have the help of, say, United Way or the Shriners or things like that. But United Way came through to us because I couldn't have afforded to brought Roger to the Y. I'm a single parent, and I'm a handicapped parent too, you know, and I just, I could never have afforded it.
I do love him, and he knows I love him. And I call him baby, and he said, you mean baby, or baby because you love me? And he doesn't like to be called baby. No, he's close. The boy's he's in my heart. Yeah.
Your United Way works in so many ways, not just in Vanderburgh County, but in Warwick and Spencer counties too. Here at the Senior Center of Warwick County, Council on Aging United Way dollars provide seniors with such services as transportation, medical service, and recreational activities. YMCA after-school daycare program is working in Warwick County thanks to your United Way gift. The Red Cross, CSRS, Boy Scout, and visiting nurses also lend a hand to Ward County residents. The Recycle Center, Crisis Connection, and Hospice are all helping Spencer County residents who need local services. Please join with me, your neighbors, your family, and your co-workers and give the United Way. The time is now. $1, one person, one community at a time makes a difference. The United Way.
Remember that tick-tock, 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 people. Time's ticking away. Remember that tick-tock, 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 people.